This video is brought to you by Pantasy. I want to thank Pantasy for sending me this set to take a look at it. I have never built a Pantasy set before. I've known about them for a while. They've reached out to me several times. I keep turning them down till now. They finally convinced me to take a look at one of their sets. So just being transparent there, I did not pay for this set, and this is a paid sponsorship. So that out of the way, this is a completely compatible with other brick brands set. It was actually enjoyable to build, which surprised me. There's one flaw for sure, and maybe a couple other minor things, but I took this with me to build while I was at my dad's, helping out with my dad. So it's my sister's house, but so some of the images you'll see here will not be from this house. They'll be from where I was at my sister's house. Once I started building, if I wasn't looking at the studs, I wouldn't know what brand this was. So it was actually rather good quality, which is surprising. I did at one point early on, I thought it was missing a piece, and I was like, oh no, it's going to be one of those, because I had another company that I did a video for, and they were missing a lot of pieces. It wasn't just stuff I lost, but it turned out it was something I lost. I even had emailed Bella at Pantasy, and I was like, I'm missing a piece. I looked everywhere. Bella, if you're watching this, I did not look everywhere. And then I was like, how did this happen? But anyway, I found it. So everything was there. All the pieces were there. All the numbered bags worked as they should work. And yeah, it was not stressful. It is kind of stressing if you're missing a piece or you have a broken piece. I had no broken pieces, no missing piece. Now, the biggest complaint, I'm just getting the biggest complaint out of the way, and you can see it, is the base plate. So the base plate is actually a plate. It's a literal plate thick, but mine's kind of warped. It wasn't bent warped, it's just the way it is. I don't know if it's from shipping from overseas to here, but I was hoping that once you built the building, it would kind of settle it down. But the parts that don't have weight on them are still kind of sitting up, like on these two ends. Now the back, where more of the weight of the building is, it's a little more flat, but it's still a little bit. So I can imagine if it was a traditional thin base plate, then it'd probably been worse. But that's the main complaint I have. And then the other minor complaint I have is that there's some places where the stability is not too good. Like this, there's a stoplight, the lamp post on the side, and I have a hard time taking the sections apart without messing up the water, the drain. I think this is for the water. Yeah, because there's a little water puddle down at the bottom. But that's the main problem. So we'll get into the rest of this thing. There's so many details packed into it that I think I don't remember all of them. And I did build this entire set. And I am looking at it. You know what? There is great color consistency with this. The dark red. Dark red is a notorious color in the history of bricks of becoming brittle and breaking. So we'll have to come back and review this set again in 10 years to see how it's doing. But very good color consistency with all the dark reds. There's a lot of this nougat colored brick for the majority of the build, and then there's a lot of dark brown. Very good consistency with the color. Because that's one of my things I don't like when I'm building a set and the colors aren't the same from brick to brick, depending on where they were molded or when they were molded or what type they were when they were molded. So they did very good with that. Now there are no like people. I know a lot of times with a modular style building like this or a house, there would be people. I guess it's not a thing that Pantasy has. I don't know. I know they've done some figure things for some of the IP that they have. And yes, if you've never watched anybody talk about Pantasy, it is a legitimate company. it's not one of these knockoffs because they do get official licenses. They don't steal people's ideas from the internet like so many third-party companies have been notorious for doing. So this is legitimate, authorized, no stealing here. So that's I wouldn't, after doing one that I can't come to find out, I think that company was stealing people's IP. I didn't want to get involved in anything like that. So, and I would be also completely honest, I didn't want this set. When they asked me to look at stuff, I wanted the Sherlock Holmes. So I think there's 2 Sherlock Holmes set. I still haven't received the Sherlock Holmes. That's the one I requested. They said they would send it to me, but they sent, this one came first. Maybe the Sherlock Holmes one is on back order or something. I don't know. That's the one I wanted to look at. And I did look through the entire Pantasy catalog, and that was the one that I wanted. I'm hoping, if this is something that I will continue to do, I'm hoping they have some things that relate to IP that I'm interested in. Some of the IP they have, like little prints and the other stuff, it's not stuff that appeals to me. But this, I said, you know what, this is like a modular building, so I'll get it. Now this is, if you're used to the other brand, the there's no like connection pins to connect it to other buildings. In fact, the sidewalk goes all the way around. So this is almost, instead of like being part of a city block, it's like its own standalone building. It does, when you look at it, the pictures on the box and online, it does kind of look like it might be the modular where you could connect it to other buildings like it. That's not the case with this. So now, what about what's in this thing? Well, so many details. And there's no way I'm going to remember everything, and I'm afraid to take this apart, but we will do it. So I'm going to, we got a roof, which is, I guess, the 4th floor. So the place where the seagulls or something live. We got the 3rd floor, which is some kind of office for some businessman, but it's also got a bed and a toilet, which we'll talk about if I remember. And then the 2nd floor is a boxing or gym. It features a boxer, but it's a gym. It's a workout gym. And I think there's yeah, it's a gym. It says gym on the back of the thing. So we'll get to the 1st floor. And I did try to incorporate the images I took at my sister's house as we look at this. So the main thing of this bakery, did I even say the name of this? It's Bakery, Bakery-O. The box is, I'll look at the box. I got images I took of the box at my sister's house, but 85013 Bakery. Bakery-O. I guess that is supposed to be a donut. So it's Go Bricks inside. Pad printing brick. Oh, that's another good thing. No stickers anywhere. Tons of printed elements. Some are printed on trans clear elements, which is very cool. So, like in the bakery at one of the stands, yeah, printed. A lot of unusual translucent colors that I've never seen in translucent, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the bakery has a little back room area where they cook stuff, and then it's got a place for people to sit. It's got a stairway to the gym, and that's kind of like the back door is the entrance to the gym, and all the different bread, bagels, and other items for sale. Say that the lamppost fell off again. It always falls off, and somebody left something on the table for a while till it turned green. It's got a little latte machine or something in the back. I don't know what that is. I like the signs. Again, the signs are printed, so they got 2 signs, kind of like you would see in a lot of restaurants or Dunkin' Donuts or any other type of thing where there'd be like the same thing twice. It's pretty cool. And so much dark brown. And again, the consistency with the dark brown color all the way around. It's got some dark green accents with the windows. It kind of makes me think these train windows, like, oh, cheap options to build brick-built trains, right? So yeah, that's the 1st floor, and then of course the sidewalk outside. It's got a fountain out front. Another thing that kind of fell off sometimes was some of these lamps, but I think I finally got them on there right, where they're not falling off. Maybe that was builder error. That lamp fell off again. Stop touching it. Stop touching it. and lots of flowers. We got a fire hydrant back up there. So the bakery, the first floor is the bakery. Now the second floor, I got to pull it up here where I can see it. It's got a patio out front of the gym, and there's a little dog out there on the patio. See if I can get this back on there correctly so it goes on. It's good to handle these on camera in case something goes wrong. Your experience is my experience as we go along here. So we got I've got a treadmill, a bicycle. Oh, the little elliptical bicycle or whatever that is. That one is kind of annoying. But it's such a small build. I did knock it over a few times. We got barbells and such. We got a water cooler. We got fitness. We got gym. That's what the advertisement is. Gym, fitness. And then the treadmill, it has the 3 kilometers per hour, 600 calories. So it's got, again, the nice printed elements. And then it's got a balcony that kind of overlooks the bakery. So you go down the stairs, eat at the bakery, and then you got to go burn the calories upstairs at the gym is what you got to do. All right. And then there's a little back door that goes, a little fire escape ladder behind the thing. A little kid, oh, I forgot to talk about the kid. There's a kitty down there drinking water out of the water spout. So we get up to the third floor, which is the office. And it says business news. So it's some businessman. I don't know if it's the guy that owns the gym. He's got a picture over his bed, which would be kind of weird to have a picture of yourself over your bed. So I'm hoping that's not him. but he's got a desk, a little. He's got Brick Train's space cabinet, and it's a lot of pictures. And such, little chair to sit in there. But the thing is, it's got a bathroom. And I looked at this several times like, did I build this wrong? Because on the front, we got a dark reddish brown door. The bathroom has a clear door. And I'm like, okay, if it's a one person, like a studio apartment, maybe you don't need a door because you'd be the only person in there. But if you're going to have a door, why is it clear? It's a bathroom. These are the nightmares that I have. Which is why I love this bathroom. I had that recurring dream that you got to go to the bathroom and you're looking for a place and you finally find a place and all the walls are clear and the door is clear, and then you realize, oh, I really do got to pee in real life, and then you wake up. But yeah, it's got toilet paper. It's got a toilet. Feel bad for the people in the gym. No bathroom in the gym, no bathroom in the bakery. But I like the feature, but I didn't understand the clear door. And I did look several times at the instructions because I thought I built it wrong. So now the top with the dark red roof, it's a roof. There's a sunlight, which I think is the inch. I don't know how they get up. That's another piece. I forgot about it. That piece falls off a lot too because the front of this kind of overhangs with these rail bricks on the front. So I did knock off this greebling several times. The other one just fell off. All right, where'd it go? So sometimes I had to put the roof down first. And I kind of looked at the instructions. I was like, did I put those rail bricks in the right place? And I think I did, but yeah, it keeps falling off. That white flower piece on the front here. There's a little chihuahua out on the deck. All right, I put one on, and then I knocked the other one off. I got to not touch the other one. Oh, I just knocked both of them off. Oh, it's frustrating. Hold on. Put that on. So that's okay. Let me take this off. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I just knocked the table over. All right, to be completely fair, just like I film my other videos, when stuff falls apart, I have to keep it real. Now, a lot of this could be because just knocked the flower over. The lifestyle photo here, so the flower just fell over. So the problem I'm having, I can't pick these pieces up. When I connect it, I got to make sure I don't touch the other one. Give me some leverage. There, I did it that time. So there's a backwards. It'll help if you put it back together. Okay, I just knocked the tree off. It kind of wants to touch right here. Oh, come on. I just took the fence off. Now, that's not anything to do with the build. That's me not being able to... Okay, got it. Put the tree back. Forgot where it went. All right, so there we go. That is it. The Pantasy house. It comes with a pink brick separator with the Pantasy branding on it. The instructions were a little crinkly on the ends. The ends were dog-eared, but whatever. No stickers, which is amazing. They do step-by-step instructions. They have numbered bags. The bags had the pink Pantasy logo. It tells you little things on the instructions about what to do. Unpack according to the package number. They have an Instagram and Facebook. Let's see. They have customer support. So if I had really lost a piece, I could have contacted their customer support, but I didn't have to. Everything was there. There was no missing pieces, no discolored pieces, no broken pieces. That doesn't mean that won't be your experience. I don't know this. This is one of one. This is the only Pantasy set I've ever built, and they did pay me to talk about it. But these are all my own opinions, and I can tell you that I'm trying to be completely honest and fair. I am. If I didn't like it, I would tell you. I'm not going to be running out and buying a whole bunch of Pantasy sets because, like I said, there was just 2 that I really wanted. But I did accept this one. They said they were going to send this one. I said, okay, I can live with that. But some of the other stuff just didn't appeal to me. They don't have train stuff other than, I think there's something that's kind of steampunk related. That's not for me. But if you're into some of the IP they have, you can check them out on Amazon. Oh, and I didn't even talk about the price. So I didn't even know what the price of this was. It's between $98 and $110. So, and I'm like, wow, it's like, I don't know if that's high or low. I mean, it's a lot lower than comparable stuff, a lot lower. This would probably be $250 to $300 with other companies. But, yeah, you know, for $100, it's, honestly, we're sitting there watching. We watched Rockford Files. We watched a little bit of The Mentalist while I was building this when we were at my dad's house. And don't watch the news. The news is just so stupid. But anyway, I forget that I'm building Pantasy. It's just a brick build when I'm building it. So I'm honest. If you have to say you're honest, you're probably not being honest. That's the way I felt. There was nothing with the clutch, nothing with the quality that made me think. So I've done other brands of bricks that some of the companies aren't even around anymore, and the quality was noticeably inferior. Back 10, 12 years ago, there's probably comments or statements I've made on my channel about the inferiority of certain brands. I can't say that. I can't sit here and say you shouldn't buy this because the quality is bad. And again, this is just one sample size. There's nothing wrong with the quality. Nothing. I didn't experience anything with the quality. They appear to be very well injection molded pieces. The color is excellent again. So that's my opinion of the bakery. We'll see what I think if I get that Sherlock Holmes. I want that Sherlock Holmes set. And they got some other buildings and things, but again, the main thing that interests me that they had was the Sherlock Holmes. Did I say that enough? Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Again, it's not my typical things that I do on this channel, but they did reach out to me, and I do think it would be improper to have a criticism of something if you never experienced it. So I've done that with other things recently, and so now I am glad that I tried this out. I am glad I did. And I am curious to see what the Sherlock Holmes set is like. So, did I say that? Thank you, Pantasy, for sending this to me. Thank you for watching if you've watched this long. because this isn't my typical thing that I do over here. It's pretty cool. See ya.